initiated.
Hello everybody and welcome back to some BattleTech Advanced 3062. What's going on up here? I see some legs. What is going on? Right, we are running that Word of Blake contract. I think Rannick was right actually. Totally good point. We might as well run the contracts against the Blakeists because they are everywhere anyway and they're a bit bonkers. Oh no, that's just the holders of the airlift. We have got a combination lineup, I think for the first time ever actually. This is a 4-skull contract and it's against Word of Blake, so we had a nice decent tonnage limit of 750 tons is what I gave ourselves. And we are running the heat lineup and the head hunting lineup. So this is going to be a really awesome split of mechs. In fact, we've got a really opportune position here. I don't think we want to move too far. I mean, we'll probably settle the Meckenstein's monster up there on that little point there. I think I might go for the Sunderram because it is quite a good mech for, you know, kicking ass in general. The Marauder can definitely come about here. The Sunder can probably follow suit. And we're going to slowly make our way towards it. But yeah, we've got all the heat-related mechs and vehicles, as you can see here. We might as well keep Stencil there. So he's for the heat. We've got Ash for heat sake. We have got Reaper's Scythe for both, actually. I think we have Inferno and we have Acid, so that's good there. We've got the Talos 2 because we're also running the C3 network since we have the Shieldtron Prime. It really is a bit of everything. That's a perfect spot for you. The Super Wasp for heat. The air... Oh, you're not going to work on this map, are you? Crap. Oh, it's a Martian biome. Alright, well, you're just there for emotional support, I suppose. You can stay there. We've also got the battle armor on board as well.
Holding here.
So yeah, there we go. We have quite a stacked lineup. Very effective. Now, we are up against 2 Lancers at least. To be honest with you, we're probably up against 4. There's like reinforcements of reinforcements.
Yes,
because I've actually run this contract before. The map layout was different. But I ran this for one of our end of series videos. And it ends up being bloody wild. I'll tell you that much. Do you know what? This is clearly going to be a little bit... No, I can't air. There's no point in airlifting. Ugh. I'm very annoyed at myself for not thinking this is a Martian biome. Why did I do that? Seriously. Anyway, I'll see you all whenever something interesting occurs. I might need to move the Shieldtron Prime a bit closer. Ah, right, there's no good way around. This is going to take a little while then. I could go all the way around. Or I could just run down here, which I think I will do.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Okay, we have started to get visuals on sensors and they are starting to come in and reinforcements are coming in as well, so... Yeah, this is good. We've got really good coverage here.
Hey there. I'm receiving you. Right here.
They want to actually go for a little sensor lock there, actually. It might be a good shout.
Commander.
Tell you what, we'll do exactly that. We've also got the strafing run, and if there is a high number of them, this could end up being a good way to go. But we can easily get a little head start here if we use something like, say, you know, Ripjack. Use some acid here. That'll be make you a super easy kill. Then again, I'd rather do it on the mech there. It's not the biggest, baddest mech, is it? Actually, where's Augie?
Reporting.
This seems like his sort of jam. Oh, this seems exactly like his sort of jam. There you go. This is a good way to kick things off.
Firing.
Oh yeah. That was close.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And so it begins.
Standing by.
Almost took the damn thing out. Yeah, I think we're going to try and stay sort of around here.
Waiting for orders.
We have the arrows. That might be a really nice way to start this, actually. This should hopefully take you out. One down.
Oh, it's on now.
Remember, there are 6 units per whatever they call their units again. They're lances.
Good to go.
It's not stars, that's
Receiving you.
that's the clans, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so
Waiting on you, Commander.
what have we got? Has anybody else got a sensor lock at all? Well, Taste does, so that is kind of perfect, really. You've already used your turn to come running in, so I'm gonna jump back, give us some distance, and we're gonna sort of see what's coming on up here.
Got a lock.
You've still got 2 evasion, but that has gone down a good bit. We can fire the plasma cannon, we can fire
What can I do
a
for
few
you?
things here. I'm rather liking this. What if I was to sort of come barreling in here? Actually, that's
Pedal to
much
the metal.
better. That's a Wraith, right? Yeah. We may want to go target prediction then. So guided, shaped charge, we're going to go acid and guided as well.
Vessel delivery.
Alright. Let's get to work then.
Commander?
How can I help?
You should have some good shots now. We do have the Thunderbolt. I may want to just get you slightly closer. Where's careful maneuvers? There it is. Let's get you... No, that is not what I said. This tile here, please.
Affirmative.
There we go. We can fire everything here. We don't want to overheat you. Your damage reduction is like so. Let's come in with all of these. Yeah.
Damn you for making me do this.
That is good few chunks of armor flying off
Need
there.
something, Chief?
Ready, Commander.
Oh wait, we can also use you. You're basically just a sensor locker, although not a lot we can do here. We can support with some LRMs at least. Hey, that's something I suppose. The MML7. Yeah.
Receiving you.
How do you like that?
Aye, aye.
And Meckenstein's monster. Here we go, the big one. Rotary PPC. It is not going to overheat. I'm going to go instead with... Yeah, we're going to go like so. Again, damage reduction
Target confirmed.
is irrelevant. Phew.
How's it going?
We'll go defense formation now. We're going to rest you because the plasma cannon has the range, but all it does is generate heat, and we're going for a damage kill here. A bit concerned with Ace being left out here in the open, potentially. Runs a bit hot, but this does good damage, so we'll take it. Whee!
No, it's so
There you go. Engine destroyed because the torso's gone.
Good to go.
Fantastic stuff. Right, let's brace.
It's everything you got.
First 2 taken care of.
Receiving you.
Let's have them make their advance again. They know where we are, so they should come our way.
Ready for orders.
Well, at least I've got
Ready, Commander.
you to just sort of stick around here
Throttle up.
and do nothing. Aha! What's
Need
that, Shadow
something,
Hawk? Okay, that's not
Standing
really so scary, is it? Okay, well, let's see where we're going here
Chief? I
then.
hear ya.
This looks good. Let's do a bit of this. Yeah, this Shadow Hawk's not going to last long at all. Alright, some acid on you. 50 ton at the back there.
They will be done.
And Headhunter, what sort of shot are you looking at now anyway? Not amazing. Not terrible. At the same time though. Gets much worse, probably because of the move itself. What if you were to stay exactly where you are? Maybe then it's worth doing this. Looks good to me.
Engaging.
Gone. Well done. And another one gone. Clear.
And that's the way we do it.
We're just going to defend this rock, really. As they approach us, we'll take them out.
Hey there.
I mean, this is going very well for now.
Ready to rock.
We'll sprint you up behind this little cove. We've got a 50 ton, 45. Well, let's take a look at the 50 because it's closer. A Blackjack Omni. Very good.
Yes, Commander.
Right, let's get Stencil in here now. And we will in fact go intensify firepower for increased damage. And let's do a little bit of this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. What are the ones down there? Have they kind of
Good
given
to
up?
go.
There were some vehicles over there before. The Sunder... Might as well wait.
Bracing for impact.
Right, that's that entire group of mechs. I don't really want you to get seen here. So I'm going to run you up here, and we're going to just sort of cool off for a turn.
Talk to me.
Try and get you to some higher ground. We've got some nice shots here. Might just go, or rather, we've just got the Thunderbolt. That's perfect. That'll do. We just need to blow a hole here, and I think we will definitely do that with this.
Say goodbye.
Should have gone Battle Lord, actually. Whee. There you go.
You have orders?
And this looks like yet another kill. This is going to be a kill, surely, for Augie. I think it is. Take it out. Done. They are barely getting close to us. Barely getting
One
close.
less target. Awaiting orders.
No sign of anything at the left there. I don't think we're going to do anything here. We just need to, probably, careful maneuvers. We can get a few meters
Copy
closer,
that.
technically. There we go, on the hill. Done.
Ready for orders.
Right, and we're done here.
Confirmed.
Let's go.
And so are they, apparently. Okay, I think we're in a position where we can probably reserve the
What are
whole
your
way,
orders,
but
skipper?
I'm a bit worried about the blackjack, if anything.
Acknowledged.
They do come charging in. Let them take their
Orders?
time.
Holding for the right
Because
opportunity.
you've already moved, so... Do you
Waiting
know
on you,
what?
Commander.
Might as well just get you up here, where you're somewhat safe. We saw you move, we all saw you move.
I've got a sensor
A wyvern
lock.
with no evasion now.
Something I can do.
What can I do for you?
Can I get you up here at all? Yep, I like this.
Going turbo.
Alright,
Tell me what to shoot.
fire away. Oh, a little bit acid on the one at the back. That is excellent. That's the good thing about these acid mortars and
What's up,
stuff. You
Commander?
do tend to cover a range. Even if they all hit the front mech, I've noticed they do a very good job. We're going to reserve all the way now. A lot of them have been moving.
Receiving you.
Just going to see
Yes,
if you can
Commander.
shoot anything. Here we go. Right, what can you see? Oh, the Gauss. Goodness gracious me. .65 wouldn't be a kill anyway. No, it would actually. Bit confused by the damage there, but let's give it a go.
Confirmed.
Nice little hit regardless. Oh, here we go. Vehicles now appearing. Now you want to play. Okay then. Fine. That's the way you want to be.
Target confirmed.
Fire a couple of these. God, we are just wrecking them here. I'm surprised we've only got 2 lancers
Waiting for orders.
that are up against here. It's really quite a surprise. I may go for the vehicle here. Might go for a cool-off turn for him. We'll go for this. In fact, if anything, we're better off sensor locking. That's what we're going to do. Cool off and sensor lock.
Got a sensor lock.
Get ready for a nice head hit on a different turn. Okay. A couple of lasers in the distance through the ground or something.
Damage minimal. What's up, boss?
Those are extended range ones, I believe. That will help here. I wish it was a bit better, though. We were just slightly closer.
Yes, Commander.
Can you get a shot there? You can, but that puts you in a little bit of a sus spot, really. They've mostly already moved. I think we can handle this and then fall back. Right, remember we do extra damage because it's a vehicle. Really high damage. That is very close to being gone.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
The drill,
My
son.
flamer is empty.
We do have 4 evasion at least. That is something. But yeah, we'll probably jump back and just wait. Right. AMS helping out there. Very good. Clan AMS, that is pretty much its hit rate. We might actually just want to go for... You know what, let's go for the kill. It is worth taking this because the damage should be about 80, right? So if it's a side hit... it's a front hit, I think.
How can I help?
Multi-target would be ideal here. We only need a couple of hits. So that's what I'm going to do. Done, thank you.
That's one less hostile on the field.
That's what we want. Less of them,
Ready, Commander.
more of us. Over here, I think we'll go ahead and just fire a few... No. Hold. We have Augie as well.
How might I help?
We do. What else do we have? Can the King Davids reach? They have good range, remember, about 360. That is a bit close. Let's find out. No, they can't. Okay, let's jump back on them. Well, you know what? Let's actually do this.
Copy that.
Gonna move along anyway. So nearly in range. That's okay.
Got a lock.
Oh no, I think you did get the
Ready, Commander.
Omni Blackjack, potentially. Not really sure. Okay, I think we're going to have to go... Augie is probably going to multi-target. We're going to go 3 on the Wyvern. So I think that'll do. And then we'll allocate 1 on that Blackjack Omni. Right. Very close to being completely gone there. And just soften this up.
Ready,
Very good. Finally, we'll take this here. Because this might actually do it in terms of crits. So... Ooh, not quite. But we did destroy an LRM-10.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
And now you're falling over. That also might do it. Oh no, not quite. Head hit though. Ejected. Beautiful. Okay. Right. Back on you go. Yeah, back on you go for now.
Shooting. Just running. Got it.
Right, can we reserve a little bit here? What are you doing? You're a 45 tonner. Not really a stunner. Oh, up you come. Another Wyvern. That was, believe it or not, that was a miss with the pulse laser there. I think it was a large pulse.
Waiting for orders.
I think we're just going to jump you back and go for a more sort of let's help everybody else out. Target prediction. Brace. Done. Okay, that helps everybody's aim.
Ready to rock.
Let's reserve the rest of the way now. Okay, missing your shots. That's not so good for you, is it? No damage reduction because of the acid from a different turn. Alright, very good. The Sunder. Oh, hello. That's good. That's what we want to see. Want them to get a bit closer though, don't we? I don't think I want to use the Sunder here. Please, somebody else, please. Thank you.
I've got your back.
What has
Commander?
Succubus got here? Oh, she can fire everything. We'll go a little bit easy on the... Yes, that should do nicely. Yep.
Let's see how you like this.
Quite an impact
Hey
there.
there. Ready to get it on.
Kind of want Rannoch sort of start moving up here so we can put a, you know, a good fight
Waiting
up
on you,
there.
Commander.
But Reaper Scythe can probably do something about that mech there. Could actually go multi-target, which would not be a... That wouldn't go amiss.
Got it.
Do you know
Max
what?
speed,
That's not
no
a bad
shooting.
idea. Because you're nearly done. In fact, that's it. We found our solution. We'll go one here, because most of it's going to be directed there. We've got the Emelec lasers here, which is very nice. Put that on B. A guided acid looks really okay to me.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
There it is. And maybe just one of these lasers has to hit the center torso, and you're done. That's it, I think.
Come on, mech
Very
warriors.
good work.
It's go time.
Ripjack, man. Doing Deffy proud.
What's up, boss?
Righty, righty, righty.
Good to go.
What else have we got here? Oh, here we go. There's a lovely opportunity. Let's go Battlelord then.
I'll break them in two.
110 damage. That could take off quite a lot here. Fire away. That looked like it hit the center torso, actually.
Waiting for orders.
It was dead center, it was. That is
For orders.
terrific, honestly. Oh, you can still contribute from there. Oh, you know what? That is not half bad.
Aye,
But kind of want to... Oops, sensor lock. Something over here. Try that 55-tonner.
aye. Sensors locked on.
We've got a really good opportunity for some AoE there.
I'm your spaniel.
That's kind of why I say that. It just makes a nice start here. Fire these. Could have them... could really be
Commander?
using the heat strategy a bit more here, but
Paper.
we're doing so well on the damage front, I'm just kind of keeping it at
Yes,
this.
Commander.
That's what we're looking for. Can you go a little bit higher? Yeah, there we go. This is the sweet spot.
Moving, Commander.
You can even fire the LRMs there. I like it. Alright. Just a few on the center, please. One, I think there was. And it's a knockdown. Wow. I don't even mind if you survive at this point. Really not a big deal. The Sunder can wait.
Confirmed.
Maltese can start jumping down here. Or not. There we go. Come over here. Do nothing.
What's the plan?
Darash, no. That's apparently a little bit too close. How does that work? Are you actually too close? It's just joking.
Certainly.
One tile out? Yeah, there you go. I think that should be fine now. Yeah, good. Okay, just want to make sure. I think we'll go 3 and 1 again. Pretty sure a lot of these are going to... No, let's go 2 and 2.
Target confirmed.
You're pretty much done and more or less dealt with you. There we go. Looks like we're only up against 2 Lancers. Right, Wolverine. Saying goodbye to its armor. That's
Warriors.
pretty
Show 'em what
industrial
you
grade
got.
sandpaper we just gave it. Right, reserve all the way. They're gonna have to get moving. That's quite a bit of damage reduction. We can... Oh, they are clustering wonderfully
by.
here. Wonderfully. Are you kidding me right now?
Standing by.
What have you got? Right, anyway.
I hear you.
Reaper's Scythe. Up you come. Target prediction. And these are the last 2 of the guided rounds we're using. Alright, that should take you down to 25.
AC-2 magazines are empty.
A little bit better.
Yes, Commander.
We're not going to get much in terms of head hits here, I don't think. Alright, fire away.
Engaging.
Boof, boof. Little bit of damage on everyone.
Need something, Chief?
I think the gunslinger's got you. I think you've got that one marked, to be honest.
Commander?
How can I help?
Alright. Talos. Are you... Oh, no, you can't. You just weren't pivoted the right way here. Yep, that's the shot.
Engaging target. Follow my lead.
Bye-bye left arm.
Take that as a lesson.
Blasted that thing right off.
Ready for orders.
Oh, it's so powerful.
What are your orders, Skipper?
What else have we got?
Aye, aye.
I think maybe
Awaiting orders.
Succubus here. Got the breaching shot, but to be honest, I think I'll just fire both the gals.
Roger that.
Hey there.
Standing by.
We could do something a bit cheeky here. That just uses up money. We'll not do that.
Good to go.
We'll not do that. If we were clearly being overwhelmed, then I would strongly consider it.
No shooting. Got it.
Alright, let's take a couple of... let's really increase the damage, actually. Plasma rifle shots.
Acknowledge.
There we go. Not so much about the heat, just getting that extra
Ready
damage
for
in.
orders. Skipper?
The airlift has a direct shot there. Fire away. Oh, left torso gone.
Got a heavy hit there.
Commander?
Alright, the Sunder. Darashnu. Oh, let's just finish this off with 4G. And it's done. There we go. Stealth. You had stealth, did you?
Hostile eliminated.
Very cool.
Need something, Chief?
Right, defense formation for
That's it.
everybody.
Let's do this.
And just wait it out. Maintain some sort of high ground position here. And did you know what? Sensor lock the mech, just so we can see what it is.
Got a lock.
Oh yes, the Wolverine. We need that.
Confirm.
Sorry, I was thinking we'd already taken it out, but no, we haven't.
Up high.
Let's have a look at this 60-ton vehicle. That's also about to enter our range. Manticore.
Yep.
Alright, wonderful.
Let's get this done, team.
Commander.
We'll reserve all the way, let them go, make mistakes. Minor damage on the battle armor. Not really fussed. Ooh, look who's running hot. 10% damage reduction. Just thinking about this. Oh, hello. Alright.
Armor's holding, Commander. Nothing to see here.
I'm sure the battle armor is just fine as well. You've got 2 PPCs on board. That's annoying, since it's been impaired.
Waiting for orders.
But I don't think he really minds. Alright then, let's just shuffle you out the way. Possibly. Looks like the sweet spot. 3 evasion.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, change your plan. What we're
Ready
actually
to
going to do. Jump you around here.
Acknowledge.
We'll sensor lock you back. That's right.
Got something you want done?
Kind of want to just... Oh, you've actually got a shot there. You know what? Just take this bugger out. Thank you. I mean, the right torso went. I think he might have got the headshot as well, potentially.
What's
That
up,
was
boss?
very good. Alright, now we've got shots on the vehicles. These are always going to be very good. So let's get direct weaponry on them.
Commander?
The Shiltron, we've got the Blackjack, which is not going to have the most... Oh, no, it's pretty good aim. I think we'll keep this still.
Target acquired.
And it's also on the left-hand side, which is heavily damaged. Boom.
Alright, everybody, let's get this done.
Yes, we are getting this done. One more vehicle and apparently nobody to come in and save you. So sorry to hear that. Right, let's get some more acid on ya. We might as well just get... No, the Inferno would be worth it too.
Right, Commander.
We'll do some damage. Very good. A Burke defense
Hey, wait your
tank.
command.
Ya Burke. Right. Too far away. Which means everybody's too far away. Oh no! You've got those two delicious gals, don't you? Can hear the crows in the background on through my headphones there. Actually, what is... Yeah, no, let's try and take this out on the side here.
Target locked.
Two gals are brilliant, aren't they? And Augie, I think, is the one now we're looking for here.
Awaiting orders.
As always, I suppose. Yeah, that should be it. Ooh, running a bit hot. Well, let's stone cold it up then. That's what we have this
Mech
for.
warriors, show 'em what
So
you
he can
got.
just keep firing. That's it. Mission accomplished. Very good.
Hell yes. Enemy down.
Well, that's ended up being alright, hasn't it? Superb, Commander. My scopes are clear. All primary targets are eliminated.
Mission successful.
Oh, yes. Okay, little bit of money to keep us steady. The salvage. I'm glad I didn't go all salvage, because there wasn't really anything there that was particularly impressive. A bunch of tanks. Any good weapons? Heavy PPCs? Those are damn heavy. Not really too fussed by that. I like medium X-pulses aren't so bad, I suppose. Streaks. These sell, there's 7 of these, and these are pricey. Look at how expensive they are. 450,000 each, and there's 7. I'm going to grab that for money's sake, actually. C3I. I'm not using C3Is. I don't think I will for the remainder of this playthrough. A 350 engine. I don't think I've ever seen a 350. Do we have one, actually? No, we have 3. Screw what I just said. Full of nonsense. What's that? TRC? Tracer ammunition. As to aid in the target of rapid firing weapons. Instead, at regular intervals, a small amount of pyrotechnical chemical at the base of the tracer produces a bright light as it moves through the air. The glowing effect shows the path of the weapon's shots, so that the fire may easily adjust their aim for maximum effect. Additionally, the tracer chemicals temporarily mark the target, so that other units can hit them more easily. That's pretty cool, actually. Use that on your first one. Something like the Meerkat's mech. Oh, we have 6 of these anyway. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that didn't really look into that before, to be honest, the different ammo types. I know Deffy's pointed that out before, that there's some pretty good stuff out there. Alright, what else have we got? I may just go for parts of a mech then. We've got... That's a different variant of the Wraith, right? TR4... No, that's the base variant. There's only 2 variants, I think, that are in existence. I believe. There just isn't... I just don't really care. Let's go for the Blackjack Omni, because if we get a full Blackjack Omni, we can sell it, and it tends to sell for a lot more, just because it's an Omni. That's nice, actually. Very good. Okay. That'll do. Alright, so we are done in this system, but before we move on, we want to make a few little changes, as well as repairs, actually. So the first is actually going to be the... Well, no, let's just do some repairs in the meantime. So I think 3 mechs took a little bit of internal damage. We had no major damage that I recall anyway. No. The Daddy Kintaro did take some damage here. What did you lose again? Was it much? Was it 1 arm or something? Or a leg? The leg, yeah. That's all it was. That's fine. Carry on as you were. Carry on as you were. Good. And then the Timberwolf. A little bit of internal structure damage. Okay, so, in the store, I saw something very interesting. I happened to see, let me go to weapons, a couple of MML 7s. Now, as you know, on the Axeman, we actually have MML 9s, so this kind of saves a bit of tonnage, and then we can add other bits and bobs. So I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm going to pick up both of these for now. We have the money. They're worth holding on to. Let's just have a look how much those streaks, some of those streak 2s sell for. I meant to be, could you show my stuff? Thank you very much. I've gone past them, haven't I? Nope, I haven't. They're in alphabetical order. But they're always in alphabetical order. Alright, streak 2s, there you go. The clan ones. Woo. Yeah, we got loads of these. Like, we can sell like 10, let's say. Yeah. 150,000. Okay, nice. Negate some of the cost of those MMLs. There's a lot more there I can sell. I do periodically sell, by the way. I promise you. Every now and again. I think I'm due for one fairly soon. Right, the Axeman is a mech we want to look at. Before we go for the Axeman, though, actually, let's head over, just briefly, to the Scorpion. So, obviously, the primary function of this is to kick. Kick, and then kick some more. Something we do have is a... what is it? What's it called? A foot roundhouse. So this thing currently has 2 foot axes at the front. These weigh half a ton each. Kicks do plus 15% more damage. And then 2 foot scissors. These don't weigh anything, but they have plus 10% more damage. We're going to go ahead and throw a roundhouse on this thing. And we're going to lower the M-Lance, because that weighs 2 tons, down to another medium elect pulse, which is also a streak weapon, which actually, given the heat that this thing can generate, it's more or less heat neutral, nearly. So at least if it shoots, apart from this small laser, it will always hit, basically. So I think that's a nice little tweak we're making there. This thing, it's all about the kicking. We could put in a bigger engine. I don't see the point at the moment.
Right.
There's nothing, we don't have room to put anything else. It's already maxed out in armor. There's just nothing we can really do. So that's fine. That's great, really, if anything. Let's also head over to the Super Wasp, shall we? Yeah, I think we will. Okay, the Super Wasp is fantastic. We've really got a lot of use out of this, and we're about to make it even better. Good suggestion from Rannick that's going to be a 2-for-1 here, is remove the tag. Tag functions differently in the current version of BattleTech, so I think we may try and just avoid using them in general, because they basically support artillery now. They increase the damage of the tile, not the tile, the mech that has been, mech. If you fire a tag on a mech, it is susceptible to more damage from artillery, basically. That is how it functions now, whereas here it just basically negates certain evasion pips, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, anyway, we are going to add a handholds. So this thing is battle armor crazy. It can drop 2 battle armor, and then it can also carry battle armor on the battlefield. It can even drop battle armor, and then you could carry that battle... No, you can't carry that battle armor with you because it's independent, isn't it? So, no. Now we have half a ton spare. We could go ahead and maybe fill out the armor on the left arm here. What I'm actually going to do, though, is add yet another clan AMS, because it's already got 1. Might as well add 2. These fire at half the rate. So regular AMS fires 20 shots. These only fire 10. So we can definitely get 2 in, because the damage, the hit chance is doubled, essentially. So we're back to firing 20, but... you know, this is definitely the way to go. I think that's much better use of the half a ton. So I like that, and we all love AMS. It's been doing very well for us. We've also taken a look at that engine. It's still got the XL engine. I think we've been pushing that a little bit too far. I think it's time, and I think this mech has earned a clan engine. It won't be too expensive either, because it's, you know... yeah, that's fine. So we're going to throw a clan engine there. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, Maltese has been terrific in this mech throughout the playthrough. We've had this since near the start. I think this might have been one of our first pickups, actually, and it was... I think we paid a stupid amount. What was it, about 2 million for it? Because it was... we didn't know what we were getting as a reward, and that was what we got. But to be honest, it ended up being alright. I'm really happy with it. Right, the next mech I want to look at is the Axeman. We just picked up the TSM, or a little while ago we picked that up. And we've now just picked up couple of MML9s. The TSM, we don't actually have room to put it on, as it is. So what we're going to do is have a little look down here. As you can see, if we throw this, say here, requires 3 additional slots. So, unfortunately, I think we're not going to be able to do what I was hoping to do. TSM here. There it is. Now, let's see if I can get the 2 MMLs. So this thing basically plus 45% heat damage, but plus 30% weapon damage. If needs be, I'm happy to remove the supercharger, though the walking distance on this thing is going to be hysterical. Let's face it, it really is. We also free up a lot of tonnage. Can we take this away? MML 7. Can we go 2 MML 7s? We don't have the slots. Okay, but we can go MML 3 there. We have 1 slot spare. We have 6 tons spare. Something we are going to do as well is throw in the clan engine, because we have been really chancing this for too long now. 1.4 million. We could go ahead and add in some e-calling potentially. That means we can justify keeping both of these. The heat sinking is -1. That actually is, believe it or not, if I was to say get rid of the TSM, this is actually accurate, by the way. Have a look at that. Heat delta 22. That's already accurate. Very, very interesting. I may just keep it as it is then. Supercharger. Where's that TSM gone? I've lost it. There it is. We kind of have to do this though, don't we? But the question is, what do we put with the remaining number of tons? I've got a bit of space here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 slots available. We could add something else here. We could add a lot of defensive measures. We could give it a C3 slave, but it's just not, doesn't suit the functionality of this mech. I think I wouldn't mind putting another ton of armor on. We may go for the command console for the +1 initiative bonus, plus the +2 lance accuracy with indirect fire, +2 resolve gain for all lance members. It's essentially a real sort of team effort that. We've also got the foot scissor, which I think we're going to use. Might as well throw that in here, if anyone deserves it. She does sometimes go around kicking mechs as well, like vehicles. Plus with the TSM, that'll stack up quite nicely. And that doesn't weigh anything. Anything at all. Got the Beagle probe. Always an option, not actually a bad option when you think about it. This only weighs a ton, let's say. It does generate heat to use, no? And if it does, that's fine. Okay, let's say we bump this up, bump that up, bump that up. We've got half a ton here. We can probably bump that up. Right. Do I max out the armor? I'm leaning towards yes. Yeah, this is the right way to go. Look at that. No, that's it. We just make this thing more durable. It's going to be getting in kind of into a lot of scraps. We've got additional modular plating, so the torso's even safer now. She can just absolutely barrel in and take out whatever the hell she wants, essentially. I hope she's happy with this. I mean, that's still nice. We still fire 10. It's basically an LRM 10, but we also then have 10 SRMs that we're firing. We can probably drop a ton of ammo then, of SRM ammo, if that's the case. The only thing is I don't want to generate any more heat. I again would like to put something else in. So perhaps we either go for turret drop, or alternatively, we could provide a bit of a distraction with a drone drop. Because if there's a lot of mechs about, we may not want to throw her into a lot of mechs all in one go. I might go for the drone. Does feel a bit pointless, doesn't it? Kicks do more stability, that's the wrong part. Lower leg. Alternatively, we go for another jump jet. That might be more useful. If a little hot, but, you know. That's fine. It's mostly to get out of trouble, isn't it? Where on earth are jump jets? I really don't even know, because I so rarely find myself putting them on mechs. Sorry about this, I really can't keep track of where anything is anymore. There's so many items in this game. They're right there. Yeah? I think all are valid. Really? All are valid? We'll keep both the supercharger and the TSM. Stacking these up is going to be dangerous. I cannot wait to test this out next time. We're absolutely going to have to. But yeah, it just basically means the hatchet now does 30% more damage. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Slapping with that, you're still firing these as well. So firing 10 SRMs as a follow-up, plus you've got the machine guns too, the extended range small laser. So, really, that's definitely not accurate, 161, I'm pretty sure. 1.4 million. This is kind of the mech we were looking to make, I'd say. The heat is the only concern with the jump. You would generate 15 heat. But then again, you wouldn't be able to fire probably these three things anyway. And they themselves come up to over 15 heat. So I think you're heat neutral altogether, because the only thing you can actually fire up is this. So you've got 12 rounds of LRM and 10 rounds of SRM. Perfect. Yep. I'm fine with that. Let's go. That is excellent. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm so glad we picked up that TSM. That is nice. Okay. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. So next time, we are finally going to be heading to Port Royal, or whatever it's called. New Port Royal, I want to say. Have a quick look. There it is. Very good. 32 days away. Lovely. We'll head over there and see what nonsense awaits. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I shall see you all next time.